Grinding for my father, no I'm not a bastard. Time to get the action, so motherfuck the plastic. I'ma need a medal, then turn them all to has-beens. Fuck all your relations, we flipping off your faction. Split you like a fraction, addicted to the passion. Schooling you no classes, better pray and fast, kid. Go harder for passing, now you on your ass quick.
What's up, bro?
Yo, what's good, bro?
How you?
I'm alright, bro. How you doing?
Doing good, chilling.
Hell yeah, man. So, have you done like an interview, like a full-length interview before, or not really?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Are they up on YouTube?
I don't think YouTube, not yet, but I know one of them's in the process of being edited right now. So.
Word. Well, I mean, I guess we can kind of just like go ahead and start with like kind of the basics. I mean, before we even get into that though, like how are you doing? Like how was your day today?
My day was chill. I just worked on music today. I had some opens I had to do for some people, so
Hell yeah.
Today, and some beats. But other than that, I've been chilling.
You've been keeping busy like with the music stuff lately?
Yeah, bro, every day. I try to like work on music every day if I can.
Damn.
If not, I'll be mad at myself.
Yeah, you always feel like kind of guilty, like, oh, I should have done more.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel that, bro. But, shit, I know you were talking about you're not only like an artist, like you're a producer as well. So even before we get into that stuff, like, when did you start making music? And like, talk to me a little bit about like your upbringing with music, like even before you were making music. Like, what kind of music were you around? Was it just like rap, or like in your family, like was like there's any type of other genres involved that like maybe might have influenced you? Or
so my dad was a big jazz and rock fan, as well as like hip hop. So he would play like Funkadelic, Fishbone. What else would he play? You know, Dizzy Gillespie, like jazz shit too. You know, but my favorite style of rock was probably like punk rock, alternative rock. So I was like a big Sleeping with Sirens fan, Paramore, Green Day, Panic at the Disco, like all that shit was like my favorite. Like I loved that when I was in like middle school, high school, like that was my shit. So that definitely influenced my music. Like the newer music I have coming out definitely has more of like a rock undertone to it. So I'm hyped for people to hear that.
Yeah, nah, that surprises me because like a lot of the times you won't hear that answer from people. Like a lot of the times people will be like, "Oh, I just like grew up around hip hop." Like at least for me, that's how it was. At least hip hop was like the main thing that I grew up around. So you saying like Green Day, Panic at the Disco, that's hella unique for real. And like it's nice to see that you're like implementing that within your own sounds like going forward.
Yeah, gotta be unique, gotta be different. You know,
that's what I'm saying.
Hip hop was definitely there too. Like it was like hip hop was probably the biggest one, but I didn't really get into hip hop until like 6th grade. Once I got into like sixth grade, it was like middle school. I just fell in love with hip hop. Hip hop took over everything. But love for rock was always still there. So
yeah. So you said you fell in love with hip hop in 6th grade. Is that when you started producing and started rapping as well, or like what came first?
So rapping definitely came first. I've only been producing for like now like a year and a half.
Oh damn.
But rapping, I started like freestyling like in like 10th grade, maybe like 9th, 10th grade. I remember I would write stuff in like middle school, like late middle school, but it was no good. It was like trash. So bad. So bad, bro. I remember my one friend, Amir, I rapped to him what I wrote, and he was just like, yeah, bro, maybe this isn't for you, bro. I'll never forget that, bro. I'll never forget that. But I was like, nah, I'm gonna actually like try to work this joint. So I just started writing, freestyling. I would try to freestyle like every day if I could. So I got pretty nice at freestyling from doing that. And then I really started to take it seriously, like seriously when I got to college. So like my 2nd year of college, I met Deige, you know, Neon Deige.
Yeah.
And he had been producing and making music, like rapping, all that his whole life. So when I freestyled for him, he was like, bro, like you have a talent. He was like, bro, like no one's ever been this nice that like I've worked with freestyle. Like you gotta like. And I was like, all right, so like that was the last push I needed. And I was like, yeah, I'm taking this shit seriously.
That's tough, bro. And you just been at it since there?
Been at it since there.
Hell yeah.
seriously, I've been rapping seriously for like 4 years now, but producing like a year and a half.
Hey, bro. I mean,
Producing, like,
I know you can make a lot of progress in like a year and a half. So I mean,
yeah.
talk to me a little bit about like your producing and how that's been going.
So when I first started, shout out to 215. He is a producer in Philly. And he basically like taught me the basics. Once he gave me like two like kind of like tutoring sessions on like Instagram video. He would give me homework. He'd be like, I want you to make 4 or 5 beats, all different BPMs, make the hook sound different from the verse, like all that stuff. So I would just do it, and then I would send it to him. He'd be like, all right, you should fix this, da da da. But we did that like 2 times, and then like after that, I just started doing all my own stuff. And then I learned it myself, so I got pretty nice with it. And then I remember I played my beats for Deige, and he was looking at me like I was crazy. He's like, bro, like, like you had to have been doing this longer. I was like, nah, like I've only been doing it. At that point, I had only been doing it for like half a year maybe.
That's
and he
sick.
was like, bro, like he's like, nah, you have a gift, like you're getting fast. And I was like, all right, so. But I've always loved music. I was in the choir when I was younger, like
Yeah.
the church stuff like that, but like basic stuff. But I always loved music, so.
Hey, I mean, like that's great to hear that like you have those people around you like Deige 215 that like helped you like kind of. I don't know if you can attest to this, but like kind of help you develop your confidence in a way within like music, not only rapping but like producing as well. Like, have you always had that like with your family, like with your friends, like your entire life, or has that been kind of like a new thing?
I would say, you mean like in terms of music or just in general, like?
In terms of music, I mean, I guess like in general as well, but like music specifically with your confidence.
Family definitely always supported me. It was kind of just like, we want to see you do it though. So
yeah,
it's like I hear you, but it's like we want to see you actually do something. But they take it seriously now, so that's cool. But yeah, my friends at first it was like, all right, you're cool, like okay, you're cool. But then like when I got into college, and then like people were like, okay, he's actually kind of cool. And then now it's like now I have a lot, like the most support I've ever had.
Yeah.
Like people from my high school like hit me up and be like, keep going with the music stuff, like you're on fire, like shit like that. So it's cool seeing like, I guess people like acknowledge that I've been grinding. So it's nice, but yeah.
Would you say that it wasn't always like that? Because like I know like at least for me, like the people in high school.
Yeah, it wasn't always.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like
yeah, bro.
When you first start out, it's like, oh, like, you know,
yeah,
they clowning you and shit.
Right. Like, you know, like I didn't make songs before, but I know people were. I performed at Widener once, and I didn't prepare for it like I should have, and I was super nervous right before, so my anxiety was going crazy. And then I performed, and like I look back at my friend Sid just sent it to me the other day, like the video of it, and she was like, so much growth. And then she was like, here to support you. You had so much growth. And I was like, bro, that looks so bad. Get that out of my face. I was like, this looks awful. But yeah, like that was probably one of the moments where people clowned me. Like they didn't say it to my face, but like my friends were telling me, they're like, yeah, bro, people were clowning you. So it's like, but it's like, I expect that though. Like people are always going to clown you. Like that's just how it goes, especially with rap. Like it's a very like confident, you got to like prove your worth. Even when you're at the top, you're still going to have to prove your worth. So that's always going to be there.
I guess that's kind of just like a thing for like all artists within music. Like you always have to have that shell because you're gonna get like bullets hit at you all the time from people. Like you always got to have that confidence. And I know like that's personally like something that I'm still working on, like as a new artist. But like, I mean, especially like talk to me about the shows though. Was Widener the first time that you started performing?
Yeah, that was definitely my first performance. After that, I didn't perform. I don't even consider that like a real first performance. Like, like my real first performance was at Mop in America for Little Mop Top. I don't know if you know.
I saw that on Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I performed there, and everybody was like, "Yeah, you definitely have like the confidence. Like, you just gotta, like sharpen some things, obviously."
Yeah.
But that was like my first real. That was like my first real one, and then they booked me again for another show, so that was dope. So I was like, all right, I was good enough that they booked me for another show.
Hell yeah!
I did another show that same week. It was like a Tuesday night. Yeah, Tuesday night. And then after that, I'm trying to think. After that, I haven't done any more shows. We were supposed to do another show for a house party at Widener, but the guys like on the basketball, like I think it was basketball team or something, they folded. They like hit us up 2 days, the day or two before we were supposed to come perform for their like birthday parties thing or whatever, and they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna cancel it." Like it was cold.
Damn.
It was whatever. But I haven't performed since then, but I've been practicing a lot. So
How long was that? How long ago was that you performed?
that was, I think that was before Halloween. Yeah, that was like October. That was like early mid-October.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get to like meet a lot of other artists within the area as well?
I met a lot of underground artists there. I was trying to get them to buy beats. So I was working that angle, but it was also dope just like linking with them, because now I sent some of them like beats just for free, just for them to like work with, and hopefully to work with them in the future, because I met some really dope artists there.
That's tough.
But yeah, definitely a mix of like, you can tell like, it's like once I left, I could tell like who was like really trying to do it, and like who was like just like there kind of.
Yeah. Who was just kind of just like casually doing it.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, it was definitely an eye opener. So
That's tough. I mean, we touched on this a little bit before, but did you meet when did you say you met Deige again?
school, Widener.
Widener. That was your second year?
That was my second year. He was a freshman. I was a sophomore. So,
Oh wow.
yeah.
So did he kind of introduce you to like the rest of the Neon gang, and like talk to me a little bit about like how you met them?
So Neon wasn't a thing until like officially until like maybe now, like a year, maybe now, like almost a year. So it hasn't even been our full, I don't think, has it been our full first year? Yeah, a little bit over a year now. But I think I'm getting that wrong. D's probably going to clown me for that, but I think I'm getting that wrong. But nah, when he first started it, before anything, it was just me and him. And then after me and him, Goody came, and Goody had started, little Goody, he started making music too.
Yeah.
And he was kind of like chill. He wasn't really taking it too seriously then. But then we was like, what was it, like not last summer, but the summer before that, we were like, all right, we gotta start getting our stuff together. Like, we gotta get this legal stuff together. Like, Dave was like, all right, I'm gonna name the group Everything Neon. Like, he came up with the group. And the meaning of the name is never echo others' negativity. So I was like, okay, it's kind of dope, like has a powerful message behind it. But
Yeah.
Deige also likes neon lights, so that was kind of his spin on it.
Yeah, that's fire.
It's dope. So yeah, that's how long we've been doing neon, like maybe a year, a little bit over. I think, but like we've only been, I guess, announced to the public like this year that's about to end. So this is kind of like our first real year. So
That's tough. So talk to me a little bit about like what Neon is, because like I know a lot of people that are watching, like they don't even know what that is. Like they just see like the name, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so Neon is a collective of artists and producers. Me and Deige are the main producers on Everything Neon. So yeah, it's like a music collective as of right now. We also make content, things like that, like on our YouTube and stuff like that. But
Yeah. I've seen like some of the reactions, and like I've checked out some of the intros. It's tough. Yeah.
Glad you like it.
I can't wait for more content to come from you guys though, because I know you guys definitely have big plans for the future.
Yeah, we have a lot of content already in the tuck that's like done, but we're just kind of waiting to put it out. We gotta like stagger it, So, but yeah, we're always making stuff. We actually have a session tomorrow for content and music tomorrow.
So do you guys like typically, like how often do you guys like get into the studio together, like as a whole?
We try to every week if we can, like once a week at the least if we can, but Deige be busy or I be busy or Goody be busy, people's schedules be crazy sometimes. So between work and music, so
Right.
it just depends. Whenever we can, pretty much whenever we can. We try to do like every week though.
Yeah. That's good that you guys have like a consistent schedule, or you guys at least like try to have that framework, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we be planning it out, get like a calendar and everything, all that.
Yeah, because I know like at least in music, like it can be kind of easy to like get lost, and like listen, the days start going by, and it's like
Yeah, bro.
you're not making the music. It's like, oh, it's like a race to
Bro.
catch up. You know what I mean?
Yo, it's so frustrating sometimes. Yeah,
Yeah,
just gotta stay focused. That's all it's about.
yeah. Do you ever feel like sometimes your music or like producing can sometimes be a crutch for you, or are you always just like hitting it, just like always like so eager to get at it?
I feel like I'm always eager to get at it. Like,
That's good.
Like, I literally will wake up in the middle of the night and like just start freestyling or like start writing or like just have ideas for beats and just like start making stuff. Messes with my sleep sometimes, but like
Yeah.
I have the desire to do it, so it's like I can't. It's sometimes it's like hard to turn it off. Like my friends will tell you like Ose would just randomly start freestyling like all the time, and my friends sometimes be like, "Bro, shut up." They'll be like, "Bro, shut up." Like it's to that point they'll be like, "Bro, shut up." But yeah, I try to make music every day if I can.
Yeah, that's tough.
I try to.
Yeah, because I mean, then like you have that burning passion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
That's good.
Yeah.
So another question that I had for you is, what has been your favorite song that you ever made yourself, or that you ever worked on, like as a producer or had credits on? Like the most fun you've had with the song, essentially. Because I know when I edit the YouTube video together, I'm definitely gonna put like a couple snippets in there. You know what I mean?
Okay. Most fun song? That's a good question. I gotta think about that one. Me and Deige have this song called Crown. I really like that one because it kind of came together so naturally, but it goes together so well. And like that's one of the better songs we have in the unreleased vault. That we're trying to like, you want to maximize everything for it. Get like a music video, like all that.
Yeah.
Visuals, all that. But it's probably Crown or yeah. Right now I think it's either Crown or Welcome to the Party. That's one of my newer songs I worked on. Like I recorded it like 2 weeks ago, and like ever since I recorded, I can't stop listening to it.
Yeah, so I have those moments too, man.
Man, it feels so good.
Like you just playing the MP3 on your Notes app or something like that.
Yeah, I drag it in. I drag it into my Apple Music on my laptop, so it's on my Apple Music on my phone.
Hell yeah.
I just play it on repeat, but yeah, man. I think that's it. I think that was the most fun. Yeah, I think that was the most fun.
That's tough. How many unreleased songs would you say that you have, or like not only you, but like the whole gang too?
The whole gang, easily.
Probably so many, right?
Easily over 100 for the whole gang.
Crazy.
But for me, I say I have like 30 or 40.
Damn.
But I don't think I don't know. Like I feel like, and there's also like stuff that's old that like I will want to tweak or like fix because like I've gotten better with like delivery or like the beat, like our production's gotten better, so I can hear like little gaps and stuff that I want to like fill in and like fix stuff like that. But yeah, like finished, like ready to go, I say like 30 to 40.
Damn.
But yeah, but that's growing every week.
Yeah. Would you say that you produce all of your music, like you and Deige, or do you also like look for producers like online, like on YouTube and stuff like that?
Okay, so this is funny. This is actually funny. So before it was just Deige. Like at first it was just Deige, and then when I started producing for me, Mokeman, and Mokeman. He's also a part of everything. Mokeman and Deige a little bit, but like not too much Deige. Like Deige would mainly do his own stuff because he's in kind of like R&B kind of lane. Like I can make that stuff, but like his sound is like you know what I mean? Like he can,
it's very distinct.
Like me. Yeah. So like at first I was like, I got to a point where he would buy beats, they would buy beats, and I would yell at them. I'd be like, bro, stop buying beats. Like, bro, we can make the beats. We can make anything you want. Like, stop. We're not gonna like, because there's always like, you can only sell up to like certain amount of streams with like YouTube ones, and it's like, then like if it blows up and it's not copywritten under your name, there's all this legal stuff. So it's like, bro, like why? Like we can just make anything. It doesn't like, why would we want to deal with all that?
Yeah.
Like if we keep it in house, like we're fine. So for a while, they would like buy beats, but I kind of yelled at them, forcing them to stop buying
Yeah.
beats. Sometimes, like, yeah, but now that we're getting more kind of like more of a base, more of like an audience. Like people hit us up all the time just to send us free beats,
Yeah.
like all the time. And then sometimes I'll use them, sometimes I won't. You know, it just depends. But for the most part, I prefer to produce my own stuff just because I'd be like a control freak with the songs. Like,
Yeah.
it has to sound how it sounds in my head. Otherwise,
Right.
it don't feel right.
Mm.
But yeah, no, I've worked with a couple of producers. Shout out Slatty Boy and Walkstar Eco.
Bro, that man is crazy.
Yeah, Walkstar Eco's crazy.
He's like 13 too.
Bro, he made me this one beat. I destroyed that beat, but that's a secret. Y'all gotta wait for that one.
Yeah, we're gonna wait for
That
that.
one's crazy. But yeah,
Shit, I want to know who produced Lost. Was that you?
I produced Lost.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
that beat was fire, bro.
Thanks, man.
That's easily my favorite song that I've heard from you.
Okay. A
Yeah,
lot of people say that. It's between that and Danger and Tito's. Between that and Danger and Tito's. But
Yeah.
a lot of people like Lost. But thank you, man.
yeah. I fuck with Lost for real. But have you met like a lot of producers and artists online as well that you've been working with?
Yeah, like so maybe like a month or so ago, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just message all these artists, all these producers. Like, I'm just trying to network, I'm just trying to work, meet new
Right.
people. Why not? So I just reached out to a bunch of people, and I kind of put like a little too much. I'm not gonna lie. So
Yeah.
like a lot of people were responding back like, "Oh, I listen to your music, you're fire. Like, let's work." So now I have like this long list of like stuff to get through. I
Yeah,
literally was like going through it yesterday because one of the guys messaged me and was like, "Bro, are you gonna like? Do you want me on the song or not?" And I was like, "Bro, I feel bad now. It's been like a month. Like I'm tripping."
yeah.
So it's like, yeah, definitely. Instagram has been like the biggest networking tool for me. For music.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's huge. People really underestimate like how, because like I know like a lot of my high school friends, a lot of my college friends, they just use it like as like a personal page. But like
Yeah.
once I stopped looking at it that way, I was like, holy shit! Like there's so much like utility
Yes,
with
bro.
Instagram. You know what I mean?
It's so, oh my gosh, you can live your life off of that if you do it right.
Right? Crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah. But I want to go back to like the Philly scene. Like, have there been like any artists like in Philly specifically that influence you or that you're looking at? Because like I know like you obviously have like your huge artists like Meek Mill, Uzi. But, like also now you have like not even smaller. Like I guess they're kind of coming out of that underground small wave. Like I don't know if you're familiar with Matt Ox and like
Yeah, Matt
Crew.
Ox, yeah.
Yeah, like are you tapped in with them? Like have you had any influences with
I
Philly
have.
artists in general or?
Only for Philly artists that I actually have talked to, like who's kind of going through that phase right now, would be NXG. He's dope. I went to his listening party for his album, and that show is so ridiculous.
Wait, hold on. What's his Instagram tag? Because I think we might be thinking about the same person.
Yeah. Here, let me double check it. Make sure. Let's see. XG season.
Yeah, we are thinking
Yeah,
about the
bro.
same person.
He's fire. Yeah, bro, he's fire. Funny, one of my family friends from like a kid is like close with him. So I think we did this, like, I forget what it's called. It was like a coming of age thing, like men or something like that. It was like a little summer program type thing.
Right.
So we did that together, and it's funny because now like 3 of us do music, and NXG is one of them. And Jelani is the other one. I don't know if you know Jelani Malik, but he's really dope too. He's more of a more like R&B kind of.
Yeah, I need to tap in with him.
Yeah, he's definitely tough. Definitely should check him out. Definitely tap in with both of them. But yeah, Jelani invited me to his to the listening party. So
That's
pulled up
tough.
at the listening party, went inside. They had like his merch and stuff. Like, it was dope. It was so dope. And then when the show actually got started, it was lit. Like, they were mosh pitting, everything.
Oh yeah.
Wow. I was like, bro, this joint is lit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fire.
Because I think a lot of people underestimate, like, you don't need to have like 50,000, 100,000 followers on Instagram to have like a dedicated fan base of people that are gonna mosh to your shit or like really like rage to your shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. You just gotta know how to like push yourself to those people and keep yourself in front of them. And if they like you, I mean, they'll keep supporting.
Right.
So
Like they're not gonna go anywhere type shit.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think any other artists, Philly, who were like.
I guess kind of like going through that phase of like starting to blow up. You know what I mean?
I think that's it. I met this one artist. His name is Sean We Trust. Or Sean We Trust. His project was so fire, and like it sounded like he's about to blow up. But
Yeah.
and to me, like the production was that good. Like I was like, bro, these mixes are like industry quality. Everything was fire.
Right.
But I'm trying to. I was trying to hit him up to work with him, but see how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had something I was gonna say. Fuck, I forgot it. I was gonna say this. Like a lot of the times, like as you're saying, like you hear like these projects and these songs that are like, oh shit, like this could really blow up.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the times, like these artists, like it's hard for us to like find like people that are gonna help us get our music or our art like out there. You know what I mean? Because it's like, especially for me, like when I started out, I was like this shit was so like distant for me. Like I did not know where to go with like pushing my music, marketing my music, like Facebook ads, Instagram ads, like all this shit.
Yeah.
Like the whole world to this shit. And like a lot of people underestimate how much like it's okay to reach out for help and like get people on your team. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Yeah.
has that been something that like you've had experience with?
Definitely. Like at first, like when we first started it, me and Deige could tell you too, like we didn't know, like looking back, we didn't know anything.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like when we look back, it's like, what were we doing? Like,
Right.
bro, we were doing nothing. But it's like now, like, and I gotta be honest, Goody has been like really good with like the marketing side of things on Neon.
Yeah.
So he's
He's going crazy on Instagram. I can see.
Bro, he's so good at marketing. Like he knows all the stuff to like, he learns it and then he like asks like the higher ups for help and then they teach him and then it's like, it's just dope. He's just good at like learning that stuff.
Yeah.
He definitely adapted it to himself well. So he'll tell us like, this is what you need to do. Or like, this is how you do this. So that's definitely like for sure helped us grow. He's been like an engine for us. Not gonna lie.
Damn, that's dope.
It's been dope to have like those people on my team, like those people around me who are constantly working, like really trying to do everything they can to like make this thing work. Like we have meetings, we try to have like marketing meetings like once a month of like what our rollouts are going to be, like what our plans are to drop, like as a group, or like when we're dropping. That way we can like market it properly, playlisting, like ads, music videos, all that stuff.
Right.
A lot. It'd be getting to me sometimes. I'll be like, bro, can we just
It's hella overwhelming.
Yeah, bro. Start having like other people to like.
That's what I'm saying.
It just comes down to money, to be honest.
100%, bro.
Advertising is just like some playlists be like 150, 300
Right.
dollars. So you just gotta be smart about it. That's really all it is.
Yeah.
Like,
Especially
build
like
relationships.
sometimes like it can be hard to feel like it's okay to like delegate work out and like to get other people to work with you. You know what I mean? Like especially like I started out, I was like, oh, I gotta do all this shit myself. And it's like from the outside looking in, from someone else that doesn't do music or producing or any of that stuff, it may not look like a lot. It may just be like, oh, he's just like making an Instagram post, like he's just doing this, he's just doing that. But bro, once you actually get into it, you realize it's way deeper than any of that shit.
It's crazy. It's crazy. When I like, that's like one of the funny, like when people tell me they do music, that's like one of the first thoughts. I'm like, all right, like, where are you at on this? You know what I mean? It's
Right.
like, are you in it? Or are you but just getting started? Because like a lot of people, I've had a lot of friends who like started, like swear they were so passionate about it, and then it's like they're like, nah, bro, it's too much money. Like I feel like I'm going nowhere. It's like it's a big investment.
Yeah. I also feel like it's kind of like you're building like a pyramid in a way. Like those building blocks, like they're not gonna go anywhere. So it's like as long as you like just literally don't give up. Like I think even Nipsey Hussle, not to stutter my words, said that he was like, as long as you just don't give up, like this shit will pay off. You know what I mean? Like even if it takes like 5-10 years, like even longer than that, like you just gotta always think long term. And I think a lot of people like lose sight of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Just about that and consistency. Consistency is key, bro.
Right.
That's the hard part for me. I'll be honest. Staying consistent with like not the music, but like because that's always there for me. But like the marketing side of stuff and the Instagram side, we having to like remember set timers, like alarms, like stuff like that. Like
yeah,
try to do this at this time. Like yeah, it's a lot.
It is a lot. Especially like, would you say with the art aspect, you are kind of a perfectionist in a way? Because I know like that's how I see it for my art. You know,
for sure, 100%. Deige and Goody will tell you, they'll be like, all right, like I think it sounds cool. I'm like, nah. I'm like, this one part right here, I gotta fix that. And they'd be like, bro, like it's fine. I'm like, no, bro. They'd be like, bro, Ose is a perfectionist. I know I'd be getting on their nerves because like Dave, he'll send me the song, it'll be done, it'll be like mixed. I'll be like we'll just have come from the studio. Like later that night he'll send it, or like the next day he'll send it, and then I'll listen to it. And then I'll be like, nah, I gotta fix this. And I'll text him. And I'll be like, yo, I wanna change this. Like next time we go to the studio, like I wanna edit it. He'd be like, why? He'd be like, bro. He'd be like, all right, man. Like, but he understands because like, you know, artists thing.
Yeah.
So he just be like, yeah, I got you. But like, I know he'd be getting frustrated because he already did all that work. Like, yeah.
I mean, that's the beauty of music though. Like it's all subjective. And it's like your ear is always gonna be like so in tune with your art. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something I had to realize too, because it's like, I always go back and forth between my art. I'm like, oh, should I change this? Should I not? But you just gotta go with that gut feeling. I had to realize that myself.
Yeah, man. It's all about trusting yourself and knowing that you can create what you want to create.
Right.
That's it.
Well, I got one last question for you. I think we literally covered like everything, like all the questions that I had. I didn't even explicitly state them, but like in conversation, we went through all of them.
Gotcha.
When are we getting some new music from you? Like plug your shit, talk to the people.
Let's see. Y'all might get some new music either. Okay. You're going to get content before music. So there will be a large piece of content for the song that just dropped. So there will be a piece of content for that. Hopefully I want to say late January, early February. Yeah, but like March, definitely new music. Definitely new music in March at the latest. Like, but yeah, so.
Hell yeah. We got any shows from you coming up soon?
Shows? We're working on that right now. I was trying to get a show in January, but that didn't work out with the schedule, so yeah, but we'll see. We're trying to we got some stuff coming, man. We're gonna get some stuff together.
Hell yeah. Hey, you already know we're gonna plug that once it comes out.
Yes,
so
sir. Thank you, man, for sure.
This has been the first Off Record Sounds interview ever, bro. Number 1. With Ose. Big shout out to Ose for coming out, man.
Thank you for having me, man.
Soon, I'm gonna be doing this stuff in person. Once I get my apartment,
cool.
Next year, be having hella Philly artists. Y'all gotta pop out as well.
I'm down.
We just chill, have some vibe out. Getting more of these interviews done, man. I can't wait. Both of us, like Neon, Off Record Sounds, we both got big plans for the future. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
You can't wait to see what that shit's gonna manifest into, for real.
I'm excited to see what you do on your end.
I'll be crazy, bro.
I'm ready.
Hey, that's much love, though. Yeah. But that's been one-on-one with Neon Ose. We out.